So by now you guys are starting to get ready. Entry 0 has already been out on the web by a few. November 10th is the premiere when that should be getting out there, but Entry 0, I went ahead and released that a little earlier. But there's some words in Entry 0 that might be difficult to pronunciate. There might be some words that are difficult to understand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down a little bit of the vocabulary for you. Some of the words in the story are words like evaded, engulfed, melody, glance, masterful, grace, choices. Okay, I'm not going to break down every single word in the story because there's a lot of words I use in the story that may or may not be difficult. But I figure if I teach a man how to fish instead of give you a fish, then teaching you how to fish could actually help you understand the words better. So here is a strategy here where you take the word, you're going to plug in the keyword, you're going to plug in an antonym. Antonym stands for the opposite. Antonym means the opposite of a word. Okay, so antonym is the opposite of a word. Synonym is a word that is similar to. Information. Information is basically info that you already know about the word or the definition. So what I would say for you to do is to look up the information on the word or to look it up in a dictionary if you have the dictionary. In this case, I'm actually going to give you the definition of the word already, and then you're going to create a sentence of your own. And then I have these cool little things where I'm going to use my horrible drawing skills to draw a picture of the word with dry erase marker. Okay? So, the first word is evaded. The scent evaded my nostrils. That's interesting because when you're a baby in the womb, how does scent evade your nostrils? Because you're not fully developed yet, right? So, first word, evaded. Oh, that's spelled wrong. Doop. So, next thing we're going to do, antonym. We don't know what the word means, so obviously we're going to figure out what the word means before we try to figure out the opposite of the word, right? So, let me see. I'm just going to give you information about the word. I would look up on, there's 3 ways you can do it. If you're with your parents and you're a high school student or something, and let's say your parents need to look up the internet access, you can look up Google or something, or dictionary.com. Dictionary.com is a really good Webster's dictionary, but other than that, you can also look in the actual hard book dictionary. But the actual definition is to avoid fulfilling, to avoid doing or fulfilling or to not hit. Okay, so a good example of this would be a cool example. The jet evaded the missile. The dodgeball player evaded the dodgeball. So we look at the antonyms and synonyms. So that goes right in the synonym. So what's a good word for evaded that's a synonym? We'd go with dodged. Okay, dodged. Dodged would be a good synonym. So dodged would be a good synonym for evaded. Evaded could be replaced with dodged. So scent dodged my nose. It's not the perfect word for the story, which is why you see I use the word scent evaded my nostrils. However, dodged is a good synonym because that's closer to the word evaded than something else. Now, antonym. What would be the exact opposite of evaded? Hit. The aroma hit my nose very strongly. Okay, obviously if the aroma hit your nose very strongly, you're smelling everything in the kitchen. So you walk in the kitchen, you smell your mom's apple pie. The aroma of my mom's apple pie hit my nose profusely, or no, not profusely. The aroma of my mom's apple pie hit my nose very strongly. Okay? So then we go to a sentence here. How would we use that? Let me think. While playing football, this is be really messed up here. While playing football, Tom Brady evaded winning the Super Bowl against the Eagles. That's wrong. Tom Brady evaded winning the Super Bowl against the Eagles. No, that's wrong. I'm not going to go there. I shouldn't even do that. That's totally wrong. Anyway, while playing football, the running back evaded the tackles and scored. It doesn't want to play with me. Okay. Now this is the hard part. I gotta draw a picture of evaded. How am I gonna do that? Draw a picture of evaded. So what can I do? I'm going to draw a picture of evaded. So I would say you have. I'm horrible at drawing, so I'm gonna draw a stick figure. Your memory cube doesn't have to be that great. And you see one guy standing here, and then you're going to see another guy right here running really fast. So this guy's running really fast as the dodgeball is coming in super fast this way. And this guy right here just got through throwing the dodgeball. So now the dodgeball is going to hit the gym teacher instead of this kid, because this guy evaded the dodgeball using trickery to get away from it. So now the gym teacher is going to accidentally get hit by the dodgeball. Not that I'm endorsing to do that, but sometimes that might happen by accident. And the gym teacher is going to catch the dodgeball and throw it right back in the ring. Because the gym teacher is too good to get hit by the dodgeball. They're going to know this is coming, right? Because we all are paying good attention to our students when we're playing in the gym class. So, that is how we do it. I want to review. Right here, keyword, evaded. Antonym, we don't do that yet. Because we don't know what the opposite is if we have absolutely no clue what the word means. So, we go to information. Information you can get from dictionary.com. You can use a dictionary. You can ask your teacher. You can figure out from the book or context clues. Okay? So, to avoid doing or fulfilling or to not hit, evade it. Then, after doing that, you come up with the antonym. Antonym would be hit in this case. Synonym would be dodge. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for some quick idea that you have an idea of the opposite of evaded. Obviously, if you're evading, that means it's missing or not getting to or not going to your nose. The scent is not going to your nose, so you understand the context of the word in the reading. Dodge means it missed you. Then you use it in a sentence. While playing football, the running back evaded the tackles and scored. So we drew a picture, and this is my horrible picture of evaded. I know it's horrible. I'm not an artist. That's why I'm a writer. I'm a writer, not an artist. Okay, so we got the next word, my favorite. I love this word, engulfed. Engulfed is my favorite word. So I'm going to do one more word. Okay? So, I'll do one more thing here. Engulfed is the next word. So, keyword is engulfed. We can't do the antonym of engulfed because we have absolutely no idea. what the antonym is. Information. You know what? Let me back that up real quick. Sorry. Technical difficulties, but we're good. Since we can't do the antonym, we're going to do information. Because we can't do antonym if we don't know what the word means, and we can't tell you what's similar to it. So engulfed, according to this, is to plunge or immerse as into gulf. Okay, so to plunge or immerse, that's kind of like something being swallowed or taken up. So engulf would be like, say you have this cane, I'm going to engulf this, so I'm going to take it up. So what would be the opposite of engulf? I'm trying to think of the best way, so let's go with synonym first. Engulf would be, I swallowed up something, would be a close synonym probably. So I swallowed the entire bowl of ice cream. I swallowed the entire bowl of ice cream, or I engulfed the entire bowl of ice cream. Another word that would be the opposite of is I expelled, or I got rid of the entire bowl of ice cream. So I expelled the entire bowl of ice cream. So a good sentence for this engulf. What would be a good sentence? I would say I saw the dark shadows engulf the corners, which was unusual. But that's not the best sentence we can use. So let's come up with another one. I would say there could be another one better than I saw the dark shadows engulf the... So another one could be something like the water engulfed the Titanic, Lusitania, and the Britannia. Okay? Now, anybody that doesn't know about those ships, here's a history lesson. The Titanic, the Lusitania, and the Britannia were all North Star ships. I want to say the Lusitania, actually I know the Lusitania was sunk by a German sub. I think that was one of the events that was in the World War I situation that helped to lead to World War I for America getting involved, if I recall. That was one of the events, the sinking of Lusitania. The Britannia was another North Star line ship that got sunk by the iceberg and somewhere else, and the Titanic was another ship. And the Titanic, somebody said, oh, I built a ship that not even God could sink. Those are just some quick things. So, to understand, the water engulfed the Titanic, Lusitania, and the Britannia. Those are three ships I would never ever want to drive on or ride on. So, I guess any ship by the North Star Line just would not be good ships to ride on. Anyway, back to this. It says, draw a picture of a memory clue. Engulfed. So, I would draw a piece. Ooh, you know what I had? I had something very yummy tonight for dinner. I had some garlic bread, okay? So what I would do is I would take a little piece of garlic bread. Okay, so I'm going to try a little garlic bread. And anybody have those little Italian restaurants where you have like the little dish, right? So this is horrible. I'm a horrible artist, so please forgive this horrible drawing. So I have the garlic bread, and this is the oil with the seasonings here. So there's like the seasonings in there. I'm not going to say what oil I use because I don't give away my secrets, but I had like a nice little oil and some nice little seasonings in that oil. And I dipped my garlic bread in that oil, and it was so tasty. So the oil engulfed the garlic bread as I dipped it in there. So that would be my memory clue or picture. Okay. Now, next one would be melody. Those would be musical sounds in agreeable succession or arrangement. Okay? The next words that I would give you. So I'm going to write these words down, and I'm going to let you work with those. So I'm going to type out these words on the screen. Melody, glance, masterful, grace, choices. Now, I actually am going to go ahead and give you that information so that you have them already. And that's all what I'm going to do, so that you already have them. So I'm going to go ahead and type those words up there so you have those, and you can actually try the same thing. Melody is musical sounds in So I do apologize. My computer is giving me some trouble. Glance. Now, I want you to know that I am not exactly writing out everything that's on here, but I'm giving you some general information as closely as it is to the book and what it means, or how it was meant in the book. Now, I don't know if you can see up there, but I'd like you to look up at the screen and notice that on there I have two screens up there, and as you look up on the screens, if you can see the words, can they see the words up there fully?
In this current shot, yes.
Okay. So you have melody, musical sounds in agreeable succession or arrangement. You have glance, to look quickly. Masterful, showing the quality of a master. Grace, elegance or beauty of form or manner. Choices, the right and power to choose. And then you look at your keyword on the other one. So what you're going to do is you're going to do your keyword engulfed. And then you're going to find the information first to plunge or immerse as into a gulf. So that would be the engulfed word. Then after you do that, you find out your synonym. Synonym will be the easier one because it's easier to find a match to the word. And if you need to, you can look up synonyms, the words that are like it. But you might find a word that you know already. So try to find words that you already know that are similar, and try to find words that you already know that are opposite of the word. And then you come up with a sentence that uses the word. Then after that, I want you to draw a picture or memory clue that helps you remember that word better. Doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, these are not works of art. If these are Leonardo da Vinci or Donatello or any of those others or Michelangelo, I mean, I don't think these are hanging on the Sistine Chapel anytime soon. So what I would like to say to you guys is this is Entry 0 vocabulary. I hope y'all had fun with this, or this will help you in understanding some vocabulary. I will go over some Entry 1 vocabulary, some Entry 2 vocabulary, so I will not bypass all the vocabulary. I will try and go over some more entries before Entry 1 goes out, and I'll try and go over Entry 2 before Entry 2 goes out. And then on Monday, after the Entry 1 goes out, and then on the Monday after Entry 2 goes out, I will have a lesson on character development. So you all have a nice night. Enjoy your day.